Okay, let's get into some highlights here of Beckham Black. Okay, let's start right here. So, one thing he's going to have to kind of fix as he gets to the next level is what I call taking pictures, where we get this entry pass, and here we have Beckham, but he's just kind of hanging out, right? You see his defender turns his head. Beckham needs to create some space out here, right? Create some space. Look how we've got all five guys pretty much on the same side of the floor right here. We got all five guys on the same side of the floor. Right, we want to try and create some space here. So I'd love to see Beckham do right here. See, because now when this pass comes out, I'd much rather see Beckham into this space over here. So now we can get that pass out, and he's got a more open shot here. Knocks it down, but at the next level, those defenders are going to be there quicker. You're not going to have those mistakes. See, that's just a young guy mistake right there. Right here, he needs to be more patient. And like I know it's just this little brush screen, but be more patient here. I'd like to see him keep that dribble for one more. Keep that dribble for one more. See, he keeps that dribble one more. This defender's going to slow down one more. Now he's got to make that perfect lob. He's got to get this on more of an angle towards getting right to the top of the rim here. But he speeds this along a little bit. See, and the defender never really has to worry about having to guard him. If you would have kept this dribble just a little bit more, right, and attack this, right, attack this space here. Get into this, attack this, make this defender freeze. See, now it's going to allow him that opportunity because he's not going to be up so high. It's going to allow him that opportunity to get that right over the top. Instead, that gets broken up. Good find there. This play could have been a little bit better with his teammates, but his teammates kind of messed this one up a little bit as he takes this screen here. He's got an opportunity right here, get into this open space here. But his teammate's running right through it though, so he never really gets the opportunity. You see here, his teammate's running right through and brings the defender with him. But he makes a great play, finds the open player in the corner though. Wide open shot. Okay, this right here is where I think he can be better with his spacing. We get this drive, gets cut off. And you can see Beckham over here in the corner or the wing. As this ball gets reversed out, Beckham starts following. He starts getting what we call creepy. He starts getting creepy, trying to like come back over to the ball. Or if he would have stayed spaced on this wing, this guard here's got to recognize. This guard here's got to recognize he's got a quick pass out right to here. And if he would have got that quick pass out, Beckham stays spaced over here on the wing. It's a quick pass out, one to Beckham. He's either got that open shot, or now if this defender closes out to Beckham, it's one more pass here to the corner, and now he's got the wide open one. But our guard doesn't see it. And again, look at our spacing now we've caused, where we want to keep spaced out here more. Right, keep more space out here so we can align the floor a little bit better. Yeah, there we go again, though. Standing, though, again, taking pictures. See, we standing. It's a great cut, though. Man. All right, and here's what makes Beckham such an elite guard, especially at the high school level. We see him come down, and now he sees this screen coming, right? But he ends up rejecting the screen, coming back off. And as he comes back off, I mean, look at this. Look at all this open space he's got to play with now. So as he comes back off this screen here, he does a great job with that pump fake, right? That pump fake right there gets this defender to bite, gets in the air, leans into, draws contact, gets the line. Yeah, that's just high level basketball right there. Right, that's just high level. Right, not settling for this shot. Right, making the read. I mean, you can see right there he's so smart. He was baiting. He's baiting this guy into it the whole way down. You see him baiting him. Boom, right there. Yep. Tough. You know, that's what you got to do when you're a great player, though. Like, you're gonna draw a lot of attention, right? Every time the ball's in your hand, everyone's got to respect it. Okay, now here's where I think he can be better, and he's gonna have to be better, especially at the next level when he gets into college. This right here. I mean, look how much separation he's got here, right? From off a simple Iverson cut. Right? That's just too easy. He gets lucky in this because this guy here should have come over this way more to make that pass, giving it to him on a line where he can get right to the rim. So Beckham gets a little bit lucky here because he doesn't take a good angle. Because of that, Beckham's able to get back in front. But that's just lazy. That can't be that easy. Right now here, even there. He gets lucky here. And now he's able to cut that angle off. And look, now once this guy's picked the ball up, Beckham's got to be able to shrink this floor here, right? Beckham's got to be able to shrink this floor and tell this guy the only way you're playing is just here to the baseline, right? He can't have access to this whole side of the floor like he's got here. Beckham's got to shrink that, but he's got his arm down right here. This guy makes a quick, easy pass out, right? We had him in a great spot over here, almost coffin corner, and we let him get that ball out. He's got to do better there, though. Yeah, see that right there. He's got to get that hand up. See this hand right here? That's got to be right here in this passing lane. Boom, right now. See? He's got to change his ankle. Put that arm in that passing lane. Shrink this floor here on him. Hands are down, though. Allows him to get out of it. Right? That's something he can do better at the next level. I know coaches will be on him for that one, especially you're going to go play Houston, Calvin Sampson. Right? You know, those teams that are high defensive IQs. That's not going to cut it. Oh, you got to finish that, though. Got to finish that. What I like here, though, is his patience here to play with. Right, like he recognizes he gets cut off here. He probably still had this angle right here, though. Right, like I almost would have rather seen him just continue to cut through, which would have sagged this player in, would have allowed this easy pass right here out to the corner to a shooter. right? But he stops, which is fine. He still makes a play out of it. But now once he gets it, right, he doesn't rush, makes a great fake, and now the great cut here. I mean, look at that pass. That's touch right there. But you gotta be able to finish those. Gotta be able to finish those. Okay, if you're the best player on the floor, you gotta want the ball in your hands, right? You can't go hide. See, he was pointing already, saying he wants the ball to go this side, but he's got a flash here, right? He's got a flash right into this open space right here. But instead, he kind of hides out. And now look, he leaves this man having to fight through the trees here. Fights the three. Bad decision. But again, Beckham being the best player on the floor, you can't hide here, right? You got to recognize. You see him calling, pointing over here again. I'd rather see him just make this flash right here into this open space. Again, that's just lazy. Another example here where Beckham can be a better defensive player. Pass right here. I mean, look how much space he's giving him. Right, hands down. He's got to get up. That's got to be a more consistent shot. Okay. Again, got to have pride in what you're doing. Every detail matters. The little things matter. You're setting up this box set here. You've got to go head hunt, right? Like, especially as an elite player, the harder you set a screen, the better screen you set, the more open you're gonna be. But I mean, you look at him here, just you can tell the action's going away from him, and he just kind of half-heartedly here just doesn't even make contact with him. Right? He's got to take better pride in managing the details. That's too soft. That's not going to cut it. Not going to cut it, especially college coaches. Just again, opportunities for him to be so much better, especially defensive end. Right? Like you've got to track the ball here. Right? His eyes, he's got to see. He's got to be able to see the ball here. As the ball is going away, you've got to start moving with the ball as well. Right? Ball's going away. See how far out he is. Got to be moving. As the ball's moving, you've got to be moving. Right? Like that's unacceptable. He's got to be better than that. That's just effort right there. That's a one step, one hand. That's your steal. Didn't get a hand up. I just love for him to take more accountability, more pride in his defense. He's already a great player, but to be the elites, to be those lottery draft picks, you got to be able to do it on both ends of the floor. So this one here, I'd like to see him change his footwork a little bit here. So as he comes off this screen, boom, right here on this catch, I'd like to see him take this foot, use this as his pivot, take this foot and drop it right here to the baseline. Right? So now this defender bites more on that, which will allow this screen that's coming over here to be set here. It's going to allow Beckham more space to play in because this guy's going to drop with that jab and allow him to be able to come off this a little bit better. He makes the right play out of it. But again, I think, again, you catch that, rip that foot here to the baseline. I mean, he might be able to just catch that and just go. I mean, look at all this space he's got to work with. He got this false action on the backside. Yeah, I'd like to see him play with a little bit more pace here. Right, we get sped up a little bit too much. Right, I'd rather see him walk this defender down a little bit deeper. Right, instead of initiating this up here, I'd like to see him initiate this move. Just keep walking him down. Initiate that move right here, where he's got an opportunity to kind of set this screen up a little more. Yeah, see what I mean? He walks that in just a little bit deeper right here and makes that move down here now instead of up so high. This defender is going to run into the screen more, but because he starts so high, even though he beats him off the dribble, he never really gets caught up on the screen, so he's able to rotate and kind of get back in front of him. If he would have started that just a little bit later, he's going to get clipped here. Right? He's probably got that straight angle now. Probably got that straight angle here. Get right to the rim. I'd like to see him also, that bump right there, that foot. I'd like to see him take his momentum back into this defender, right? Back into this defender, bump him off this line. I'd rather see him with that foot when that lands. I'd rather see him bump into this defender right here, right? Because there's always a line between you and the rim, right? So here's your line. I'd like to see you bump this defender more off of that line, right? And that allows him just as an easy up and over. That's an easy layup. Nobody at the rim. But because we don't bump him off, he's able to beat back in front. Right? He's able to beat back in front, forces us into a tough shot. We get the rebound, but miss that one as well. So this one right here, I'd like to see him just try and bump this defender off this line more on this drive. Especially being a little bit bigger player. Yeah, and see that's what disappoints me. Right? You miss 2 layups here. Right? You miss 2 layups. And now we're off to the races the other direction. Where's our sense of urgency to get back, play defense, help your teammate, right? Help your teammates out. Play happens. Look what we got here. Look at all these players we got here. We got all these players. Where are you? Last one into the frame, right? Last one in the frame. As a leader, you can't be the last one into a play like that, right? Because everybody else is going to follow what you're doing. You got to show them leadership here. You can't be the last one down the floor, especially on 2 missed layups. You got to hustle back. Okay, again, our spacing here as this play develops. right? Like I'd like to see Beckham stay locked here for a second instead of creeping up already. Allow this defender to stay so this guy's got more room to work downhill. And now as he works downhill, boom, right there. Now you can blast up, right? Stay locked here in this corner. And then as he comes to the jump stop, now you can blast up, right? Because now we start moving early. We allow this defender to come in. And not that it's a huge disruption, but now he's in his line of sight, right? So you make this even more of a difficult shot where if we would have stayed locked, this is a little bit more open. Or if he doesn't like it, now you're going to be even more open. You're going to be even more open out here on the wing, right? But we get a little creepy again. Tough shot. I know that's his shot. He likes those mid ranges, but tough one. Great fault, though. We took a gamble here. Took a gamble. I mean, those are easy switches right there. Guard to guard, that's an easy switch. I'm not quite sure why we decided to jump this so hard. Because now we put ourselves in a scramble situation, right? Everyone's having to pick up for you. And again, got to have some pride. You need to be the one to sprint to get to that. Sprint to that contest. Yeah, I just think as good of a player as he is, he kind of plays at the same speed a lot. And I think if he would just change the speeds a little bit, right, be a little bit more shifty, he's going to become even more difficult to guard. So I mean, look at the speed he's catching this with, right? Everything's really the same speed here. Same speed, same speed. I think if he would have caught this and just allowed himself to breathe for a second, just catch this, right? Catch this, square up, see the rim, allow him to see what space he's got to attack, what options he's got, right? Maybe allow this guy to set that screen for him. Now he comes off. Now he's got an opportunity to play one-on-one, find something. But because he never really changes the speed, never really finds the advantage, right? Like he's still, I mean, look, got 5 eyes on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eyes. Comes down here again. I think right here. Slow down. Slow down. This player's dropping into the post. Right? This guy's dropping here into the post. This guy's going to sync with him. This guy's going to rotate out. I think if he plays with some pace here, he could have easily gone little Luka change right here, plant. He could have changed direction, been able to get back down this direction. Right? Boom, I think right here you just plant. Had an opportunity to change. Attack space, boom. Right here. Back through the legs. Got all this space. This player steps over. This player steps over to help. Right? Easy kick out here to the corner. That's something he does a lot. And he's gonna have to kind of work on that. Is that in the air pass. He gets himself in trouble a lot. Where he'll put himself up in the air like this. Right? He'll put himself up in the air. And because of his athleticism, he's able to get out of it a lot here at the high school level. But at that next level, that's going to cause some problems for him. So that's something he's going to have to be mindful of is those air passes he likes to make. See him stay in this play a little bit longer as well. He's already starting to back up. I'd like for him to stay here. Right? If he would have stayed here, he would have stayed here. That kick out here. It would have been one more to him. He's wide open. Right? It's an open shot, but it's still slightly contested here. He would have been even more open, but he's so far back. Right? That's a little bit outside of his range. Knocks it down, though. Great pass again, though. Details. Right? That's what we're trying to get better at, is the details. I'd like to see him set this up a little bit better. Right? I'd like to see him take this right leg, put it right in between, make some contact here, and then bounce out. Taking this leg right in between here, and then bouncing out. And then continue to make yourself a threat. Right? Continue to make yourself a threat. Ball over your head. Right? What are you going to do? The only thing you can do is pass. Only thing you can do is pass. I'd rather him kind of look this off a little bit too, because I mean he is staring this pass down like he knows this is coming. He's just eyeing this down. I'd like to see him stay a little bit more aggressive here. Great finish. Again, pride in defense. That can't be that easy. Right? He's got you running back on your heels. Right? Running back on your heels. You're at his disposal. I'd rather you step up. Tell him where it is you want him to go. Right? Tell him, this is where I want you to go. Right? Not just backing up on our heels. Because now as we back up, exactly what's going to happen. Right? Just him coming down to you full speed. Stand up. Good finish. It's a tough finish right there, though. Great deceleration. Again, I like to see him maybe come to a jump stop there so he can play off two, take that contact a little bit more. Right now he's able to play. He'd have this open space here to work through. Makes a tough shot, though. Again, though, like, it's been lazy on defense here. Like, if they would have reversed this ball out, Beckham would have been in some big trouble here. I mean, look at this space again. If they would have reversed this ball out to here and ran this little double screen, right? Screen, him coming off, Beckham would have been in a tough spot. Again, look how much separation. There's no way he was going to be able to get to this shot out here in the corner. No way. This is something he's got to watch more film on and recognize. Getting all this action. I mean, this defender right here has no idea where he's at. Head turned. He has no idea where you're at. But again, you stand, you're taking pictures. Taking pictures. Move. Move to this open spot. Right? Move to this open space. Still. Look at him. No idea. No idea. I know the player ends up making it, but even here, if he would have stayed locked, I'd have asked him to stay locked in the corner. I mean, that's right there. That's a dunk for you. Anytime you see a defender's the back of their head, that's a cut to the rim. That's a cut to the rim. Play with some pace here. Again, I like him to just slow down, take one more dribble here, allow this screen to come up and get set here to allow him to reject it. Now I got more room to play. See, we go a little too soon. So this defender never has to worry about the screen, right? So he's able to stay with him now. If he would have slowed down that one more dribble and this allowed this screen to come up, now he's worried about, are you going to go over the top of it or are you going to reject it? Now he's one step slower, but because we took off too quick, see, he's staying right on us. Staying right on us. I like that bump right here, though. Good. And instead of this, I'd rather see a big step here. Big step right foot, right through this gap. Now we can get that shot off. Right, with that still being slightly contested. See how we have to convert our body? Should have been able to step right around this defender. Make a much easier shot here. Details though again. No box out. This player gets right behind you. Like he made the shot, but that'd have been a miss. You're completely out of position to try to even get that rebound. You had no idea where he went. Okay. Same thing like we talked about before on this. Let's get more contact here. More contact here on this player. Knowing that you're coming off this screen here. Right, you got to bring that defender into this screen more. So that contact has to happen sooner so that we bring this defender into this screen, which is going to allow you to get more open here. But we don't really make enough contact early, and he allows him to stay on our hip now. See how he stays attached to our hip here? Instead of fighting for this position here too, I'd rather just see you just keep coming up. Just take what the defense gives you, right? because you are able to get a little bit of separation right there. I'd rather see him just keep coming up and just maybe catch that right in here. Right, catch that right in this area. That also gives him more room now to see what his next options are. He's got room now. He could play off the drive, or he can still look inside like he does. Right, but catching it down this low, I mean, see, again, we've shrunk the floor on ourselves now. We don't really have as many options. Right, he's got either side, but this guy pinches in a little bit. This guy hadn't taken the risk. Those are pretty clogged up. Now you've got nowhere to go as well. If we catch that ball up here a little bit higher, as we back this, if we would just continue to take this cut up here just a little bit higher, right, and we catch and we play from up here, we're still able to get these passes, right? We're still able to get these passes down here to the block. But now, look, we got much more room we can play with the ball up top. Got to know where your man's at. Standing straight up. Your man relocates top here. He's standing straight up. All he had to do was stop, reverse pivot. That man's wide open. I do it to stop, reverse pivot. This man relocates. I mean, look where you're at. You have no idea. you got no idea where your man went. No clue right now. I just think he has such an opportunity to be a threat on both ends of the floor. Just no idea. He's got an opportunity to be a threat on both ends. Smooth shot. He has a great looking shot. Still like to see him master these little details. Set that screen here, right? Because if you actually set a solid screen here, you set this solid screen, what's going to happen with everybody else? Everybody else now has to help, right? So now this man's got to kind of over rotate to help. He's got to be worried about helping, which is going to allow you to be more open on this. I see more threat here too. Create some space here, a little jab between, get some space. Like this little get action though, right? Made the right read here. Space right there coming off. In rhythm. That's a great job of getting himself back under balance though. And for a lot of young players, that's really hard for them to do. Is your momentum's taking you right, and at the catch, pivot, and reverse back to get yourself back under. A lot of players struggle with it. It's a simple concept, but I mean, look at that. It's great footwork. Coming off 1-2, gets great balance, lift off the toes. I mean, look at this form here. I mean, that's textbook. That's textbook. Look how much height he gets on his shot. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, this is the one thing I love. It's his vision. I think that's what separates Beckham from a lot of the other elite high school guards we talk about. is we talk so much about their scoring, but Beckham actually really has great vision, great vision of the floor. You can see here is run the floor. Hits him in stride. Just got to be able to catch that and dunk that, but he hits him in stride here. You can already see from the moment he gets the ball. This is why I'm trying to tell a lot of guards. From the moment that ball hits your hands, your eyes have got to start going corner to corner. You got to start looking up the floor. You got to start looking corner to corner. You can see here as he gets it. See, his eyes are up. He's looking. He's scanning the floor. That head right there, turning. He sees him run, recognizes the defense is behind. He's just waiting for him to get there. Times I look at him thread this. Boom, right there. Threads it. It's a great pass. Great pass here as well. Recognizing on the other end. Just got to be able to finish that one, though. Beckham just he has great vision. Great vision. I don't know if he gets enough credit for his passing ability. As much as a talented scorer as he is, I don't know if he gets enough credit for his passing ability. I just don't like that shot. Right, like we just came off of giving up a layup here on the previous play. Right, we had the great play, we missed the dunk, and then we just gave up a layup on the other end. You come right back down. 2-point game. Right, you're down 2. You come down, you shoot. I mean, that's a deep 3. Deep 3. Just don't think we need that there. Right? Don't need that there. Especially, I mean, look at all this room you've got to play with over here. Again, like let your offense help you out a little bit. Like your team knows you can score. They're trying to help you be in a position to score. I mean, look, he's coming up here right now trying to set you a screen. Why not use that? Why not use that screen? Come off this direction. Allow this big guy now to roll. Roll and post here. Now you've got space to play one-on-one. You can hit him on the roll. You can rush back out, get some screens. But and look at our balance. We talked about on the one before how great his balance was and how everything was lined up. And here we are on this one, leaning into it. Just don't like that shot. Especially when you're as elite as he is. Now, see, that's what you get when you actually are playing good defense here. Okay, he gets caught on the screen. He switches. Now, this is great communication here. Great communication to get you back up on top on the shooter. Instead of us standing up like we've done the other times and we just lost sight of the ball, you make a great contest, make him take a tough shot. And now look where you're at in position. The game has a funny way of rewarding you when you do the right things. I don't know how it works out that way, but when you do the right things, good things come back to you. Right? You make that good contest. Now right over the top. Easy. The game will never cheat you. See that's what I love. I love that. Where is that all game? Up in them. Got him in the coffin right now, coffin corner. Should have been a travel right there. I don't know how he got away with that. So look at the pressure you're putting on him now, though. Right? So you're telling me you have the ability to be that type of defender. Why are you waiting 3 quarters though to showcase it? I don't know. Not sure what we're doing here because what are we picking the ball up for? I mean, appears to be no real set play here. You're coming up, you take one dribble over half court, just pick it up. Right, with now nowhere to go. Keep that dribble because I mean, look again. Allow this screen to happen. Keep that dribble. Allow this screen to happen. This looks like freelance offense going on right here. I mean, there's no real set play. It looks like happening. Allow this screen to happen. And look at all this room you've got to play. Right, you get the switch. You got a big on you. You're able to play. You're able to hunt. This is the only help defender. You attack right down. He steps over. Boom, easy kick out here to the corner. That's a bucket, but for whatever reason, we picked the ball up early. Just allow the defense to be set. Take a tough shot. Again, pace, pace, pace. I mean, that's a tough basket, but we're playing so fanatic. And for a great of a pass, again, when you've got the ball, look at everybody's eyes. You got all five right here. Eyes on you. Just be patient here, right? No need to have to go quick. Just be patient here. Just patient. Yeah, you got so many options. You got so many options here. You've got a kick up top, shoot. You got a kick out. You got to dump down below. Or again, even just being patient. Being patient. Let this player get out here to the corner. Be patient. Boom. I mean, he's wide open. We're just playing so fast. I mean, because we're such a skilled player, we're able to hit that shot, but we had so many options there. If I'm Beckham Black, the player I'm looking up to is Drew Holiday. I'm looking at his ability to guard on the ball. You know, I think that's really the next evolution of Beckham's game. Is we all know he's a scorer. We all know his offensive abilities, but can he be a threat on the defensive end of the floor? Is he someone that can pick you up full court, disrupt shots, make you uncomfortable playing the whole game? So now that he's a player that everyone's having to scout for, not only on the offensive side, but on the defensive side as well.